This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, received His Royal Highness Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz, the Deputy Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, who's also the second Deputy Premier and Minister of Defence, who's currently visiting the UAE. The Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi welcomed the delegation and discussed the special fraternal relations between the UAE and Saudi Arabia and also ways to enhance them. The two parties exchanged views on the current regional and international developments, as well as issues of mutual interest. The Federal National Council has approved the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan's reservation surrounding a bill on child rights that was passed last month and then sent to the President for approval. The bill was originally named Wadima's Law, after a girl who was murdered back in 2011 after months of mistreatment. The President's reservation required changing the name of the bill to the Federal Law on Child Rights and carrying out amendments to Article 20, which specifies the responsibilities of the relevant authorities to provide prenatal and postnatal health care to mothers. The amended bill will provide greater safeguards for children and also creates a nationwide system to protect them from mistreatment, abuse, stimulants, drugs, alcohol, environmental pollution, tobacco, and other risks. Holders of special and service passports issued in the UAE will be exempt from visa requirements when entering China as of the 11th of January this year, as announced by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Ahmed Saeed Al-Daheri, the Assistant Undersecretary for Consular Affairs, announced the visa waiver after the Ministries of Foreign Affairs in both the UAE and China exchanged diplomatic notes. The waiver follows an amendment to the Memorandum of Understanding on mutual visa exemption for holders of diplomatic passports issued by both the UAE and China, which was signed on the 17th of January in 2012. According to Emirates news agency WAM, accordingly, holders of UAE diplomatic special and service passports can enter China without the need for pre-entry visas and can stay in Chinese territories for up to 30 days. Al-Daheri said that this exemption underscores the growing relations between the two countries and gives a boost to joint cooperation in the future. Dubai traffic police have announced a revision in speed limits on a number of roads in the emirate. Colonel Saif Moher Al-Mazrui, the director of the General Directorate of Traffic Police, said that the changes have been made in line with Dubai Police's strategic mission, which is to reduce road fatalities in Dubai, and will come into force after a final agreement is made between the Dubai Police and the RTA. Some of the changes include a reduction from 120 kilometers per hour to 100 on Al Ain Road, where the radar will click at 120 as opposed to 140. The radar speed limit on Sakim Road has been cut from 110 kilometers per hour to 100, while the limit on Dubai Police Academy flyover on the Sheikh Zayed Road has also been cut to 80 kilometers per hour, and the radar speed limit is set at 100. The Al Sufur Road speed limit has also been reduced to 60 kilometers per hour from 80, and the radar speed limit from 100 to 80. It was also revealed that road deaths caused by speeding over in the capital decreased by 27% last year compared to 2014, while serious injuries also declined by 49%. Additionally, the Abu Dhabi police confiscated 12,980 vehicles between January the 1st and November the 30th last year for exceeding maximum speed limits by more than 60 kilometers per hour. Vehicles were impounded for 1 month with a fine of 1,000 dirhams and 12 black points. The Road and Transport Authority has launched a new express bus route especially for visitors to the Dubai Miracle Garden. Route number 105 will take passengers straight from Mall of the Emirates to the popular tourist site, and the fare is set at 5 dirhams. Adel Mohammed Shakri, the Director of Business Development at the RTA, said that the new service starts at Mall of the Emirates station on the Sheikh Zayed Road and travels non-stop to the Miracle Garden on the Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road and back to the starting point the same way from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday to Thursday and 12 till 10 p.m. on the weekend. He added that since the route was launched, it has served around 14,000 riders. The Fazza Championship for Falconry Telwa, the largest and most popular among the series for juniors, took place on Friday in Ruwayyah, featuring a diverse range of competitions for different falcon breeds. This year's championship, organised by the Hamdan bin Mohammed Heritage Centre, enjoyed a much larger venue, more cameras, high-precision sensors and windbreaks for more accurate timekeeping. Representatives stated that falconry championships are being developed to set higher standards of organisation and expertise, which have earned a lot of appreciation from expert falconers in the region. Organisers of the sport also highlighted that their aim is to pass on the tradition of the age-old sport to younger generations, while also encouraging parents to train their kids to take part. It was mentioned that many participants, both in senior and junior categories, now mark their calendars to showcase their skills and celebrate the spirit of the sport. The competition, exclusive to juniors, involved a team of 2 members each, including a trainer, and were primarily tested for their speed and time. Running until the 12th of January, the falconry competition has so far attracted dozens of falconers, showcasing their skills in many categories.
Well, it is actually because we work here to reserve our heritage, and the falconry is one of the let's say heritage that we are passing from the parents to the new generations, and here we are creating a competition that keeps the same way of training and the same way of old hunting, so that we can keep the same this sport going on. Today we have the junior competition, where the parents we make this competition to give the parents a reason to pass this experience and this heritage to their juniors. Also, we create a reason for the juniors also to ask and to take care of those falcons and keep carrying those falcons. And as you can see here in this competition, you can see the junior, he's taking off his falcon all the way to the start and he releases it. Also the catcher at the end, also he's a junior also, who has been, so both of them, they were training.
We used to came in this championship to give the forecast about weather, especially wind direction and the speed. Daily we came early morning, and we give him the direction of wind and the speed. And in this situation, they fix the sinah, where is the bird start. And we give him for today and 2 days also forecast, and they used to come and ask us how the wind speed and direction and how's going on from start the day and the end. We have also here machine receiver for one direction speed. We have 3 stations, one we put here and one behind and one in front of this sinah.
And finally, the 3rd edition of the Sharjah World Music Festival 2016 kicked off on Thursday with an opening night performance by legendary Tunisian singer Saber Al Rebai, who entertained the crowds on the first day. As a result of the festival's success and increasing public attention, it was decided to expand the festival, which will now have shows across multiple locations, including the Masra Al Kasbah Theatre, the Al Majaz Waterfront, Al Kasbah, the heart of Sharjah, and the Flag Island. The performance by Al Rebai at the Al Majaz Amphitheatre was his first ever appearance in Sharjah, who was welcomed by a huge crowd from all over the region. The opening night was also attended by a number of artists and media figures from the UAE and beyond. Festival organisers stated that the Sharjah Music Festival has, over the past few years, contributed significantly to the musical and cultural movement in the Emirate by bringing countries and cultures together. The six-day festival is being organised by Furat Kaduri Music Centre and is sponsored by the Sharjah Investment and Development Authority, and will also see the participation from a select group of well-known artists and musicians from 13 Arab and foreign countries, featuring 19 internationally acclaimed artists and bands.